St. Paul invites us to try to enter into this great mystery of the Incarnation, into the very mystery of Christ Jesus, who is God and at the same time empties himself and takes the form of slaves in our human likeness in order then to offer his whole very life to heaven for the glory of the Father. So it's quite an adventure to try to decipher, understand this great mystery of the cross. And so today we have this exaltation of the cross, and we see so many different ways of reflecting upon it, like St. Paul to the Philippians, or to look at it from the Old Testament, how God used the serpents, he used the behavior of the people of God, and then how he corrects it through another symbol that will be something even greater later on, the cross. And so, and then at the very end, too, in the Gospel, we do have Christ Himself letting us know that the Father sent His only begotten Son, so that everyone who believes in Him might not perish. And so we have all these wonderful reflections today that we have on the exaltation of the Holy Cross. We do have lots of history behind it. Let's see what it tells us. That this feast celebrates a double anniversary. In Jerusalem, Constantine erected a round church, the Anastasis, above the empty grave of Jesus, and a basilica, the Martyrium. In the square between the two churches, a shrine, Calvarium, marking the place of the crucifixion. Dedicated in 335, they were destroyed by the Persians in 614. The two churches were rebuilt by Patriarch Modestus of Jerusalem around the year 626, but were later destroyed by the Muslims in the year 1009. The present Church of the Holy Sepulchre, rebuilt by the Crusaders, was dedicated in 1149. Today also commemorates the discovery of the Lord's Cross by the Empress Saint Helena. It was done in 320. So you see how we have so much of the exaltation of the Holy Cross, not only the theological, the deepening understanding of the meaning of the Incarnation, but even the buildings and shrines there in Jerusalem. And there's probably a lot more. However, from another perspective, far from Jerusalem or Constantinople, we have in a little town of Dolores in Guanajuato, where then we have the first of the Triduum, the exaltation of the cross. Then tomorrow will be Our Lady of Sorrows. That's the name of the town, and that's the where the birthplace of independence. And then how it is also done in the same fashion of the cross, the sorrowing mother, and the nation aspiring to have freedom, but not just freedom, but freedom from sin, from the cross, with the cross. And so there will be many. I hope that we are able then to keep together all this significance of the independence, because even when we say El Grito de Dolores, Dolores means sorrows, Our Lady of Sorrows. It's so deeply connected with the faith that not one iota is rejected through the independence because of rejection of a bad government that they brought about the independence. but it was also under the auspices of the cross, the exaltation of the cross. Let us continue with the Eucharist, that it may open our eyes and see this wonderful mystery. I have in my chapel a beautiful cross that got in Bethlehem. And the beautiful thing is that it's all silver with gold. And even though you do see the pain, the suffering on the cross, the nails, nevertheless, you see, it's beautiful, beautiful salvation given to us. Joy, happiness, not just the sorrowing. And that is the mystery of the exaltation of the cross.